Hi, I'm sitting here today at my reproduction of a gentleman's desk. It could have been in a middle class household. This one certainly wouldn't be a very high class one. But as you've seen in lots of different television historical period dramas, the gentleman of the house was always at his desk, managing the estate, managing the affairs, managing his business, and so on. And that involved certain things on his desk. Obviously, the lamp, usually some statuary, um, and also his correspondence. So a gentleman would always handwrite his letters, or perhaps he would even have his own secretary who would write the letters for him. He would then check them, and he would then wax seal them, so that when they were taken away, anybody receiving them could see whether the letter had been intercepted and read by somebody else. So you have a wax seal here, but here is what you would seal the wax with. This particular one you can see has a family crest on it, and then some little script around the edge, probably the family's motto. This particular one, sadly, is part of, or a victim of, change, in the sense that being solid ivory, it can no longer legally be sold. And there are many things, many objects made of ivory now which have to stay in personal collections or be destroyed or passed on in families, because they can no longer be legally sold in the open market, which is very sad, but obviously we have to respect the welfare of elephants and prevent poaching. So that's the reason behind it. But this particular ivory seal would have been pressed onto the letter like that to make sure that it wasn't opened before the right person who was due to receive it. And of course, once the gentleman had finished his correspondence, his day's work, he probably would have had a glass of port and opened his holder here to reveal a cheroot holder, a cigarette holder, or possibly even a small cigar. And this, although it looks like ivory, isn't. It's actually a type of ceramic, and then has this amber mouthpiece on it. So a gentleman would finish his day with a cheroot.